Good morning, traders. What's going on? Elijah killing it this morning on MIST. In it from 365 this morning. Elijah, you got this thing going. 365 in your TD account. Killing it. Yeah, I pulled up MIST this morning. It's really our only leading gapper this morning that has sustainable volume on it and rocking and rolling at the moment. The chart on it's not bad. It's really oversold. It's got a gap to fill up here. Kind of gap to fill and 200-day moving average at 1195. So it wouldn't be surprising at all if this stock held this momentum and maybe, got up there today. We'll see. We will see. What's going on, guys? Chase and Bass in here. Kimberly, Coin, Elijah. Hope you guys are killing it. Yesterday's frustrating, guys. Cutest pets in the world. What's up? Good morning to you. Yesterday was a little frustrating. I didn't take a trade. If you guys follow my post, didn't take one. I felt like I missed OMI. On this pop and then kind of missed that one. BOXL, literally yesterday we went over this one. It was sitting at support and got a nice spike up to resistance. Guys, these trend lines I got drawn here, I keep them drawn out. And why is that? Look, they respect these levels. That 20 area is always magic. It's got the magic. All right, so BOXL, this is what we were watching. Support, pop up to resistance. Now it's kind of sitting at 1-to-1 risk reward, 325 resistance, 275 support. Not really a trade, but I was missing everything. Honestly, felt like Coin did the other day. Coin, when you were saying how, you were overtrained a bit, you just need to step back. I was 15, 20 minutes in the market yesterday, and I was just getting really frustrated and felt like I was about to force a trade just out of pure boredom and kind of revenging because I missed so many that I just said, you know what, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stop here. Because you guys know what happens when you force trades. It's almost like forcing a fart. Sometimes it doesn't work out too well. All right, so, I missed AMI. BOXL, missed that. ABUS sold off all day, missed that one. I was looking for a pop there. And then GES was just a little slow. GES was a little slow. And I remember Chase and Bass, you were saying yesterday how, it was just some of the trades were just a little tiny because everything was moving kind of slow yesterday morning. But this one ended up working out if we would have held it a little bit longer. GES, that went all the way down to 1025. I just need to set some trails on some of these and let them work. All right, so today we got some good setups. I really like some of these setups we're looking at this morning. For some of you who are new in here, we got our gap up watch list, gap down watch list, and bear scan watch list, overbought stocks. Market summary, not looking too bad this morning as well. Thank you, Coin. Good discipline. Nathan, yesterday, a support line from the year 2000 held, and the stock bounced. Yeah, trend lines, support and resistance is just, it's the bread and butter, honestly. I've been doing this for a long time, but it really is the bread and butter. For instance, BOXL, I did not draw this line. This was already here. And guess where it top ticked? At the line. Support resistance. Draw your lines out, guys. It is it's just the bread and butter. It is what it is. You can make trading as hard as you want it to be or as easy as you want it to be. Okay, so we got a lot of stocks gapping up this morning, a lot of lower floats. These stocks that are highlighted blue, they are lower float stocks. 12 million shares, 9 million shares, 11 million shares. This is what the chat rooms are all about. Yesterday, MXC was our stock that was the lower float. It was like 800,000 shares in the float. Right here actually. 983,000 in the float. And this one had rotated its shares before the market even opened. So, before the market opened, I was thinking dip on rip, and that's exactly what it was. If you guys traded it, it's kind of not, I don't like trading these because of risk management. It's a little bit more difficult to manage it, but if I was, that's exactly what I would have been doing. Dips and rips, buying into the panic and selling into these pops. Obviously, this one ended up coming back on down, couldn't sustain the move, but this is what we're seeing a lot this morning with these low floaters. ENTX, fail. YVR, fail. CBAY, fail. IMMP, fail. So the only one really holding up this morning is MIST. Now, MIST came out with a little bit of news. They're up, after updates for 2 of their drug candidates and news of a $25 million private placement. And I think a lot of people are just really getting excited about this chart, though. It's a very oversold stock, and it's got room to move on up. This stock was trending in the $20 to $27 range not too long ago. Very oversold. Gap to fill 11.95 and 200-day moving average 11.95. So that's what's getting traders excited. That's certainly what's getting traders excited on this stock. I don't think it's a bad idea. Like Elijah said, let's lock in some. He said let's lock in some around half at $7. Elijah, you locking in half at $7. You are killing it. Send me that chart. Send me that chart later today. You guys are awesome with the patience. Coin and Elijah especially. You guys are awesome. That's what I thought you had already got out half, Elijah. That's why I was like, because you're in this at 582. I thought you were on your leftover position already, but he just took a partial right now. That's awesome, man. That chart I need to learn off of. All right, let's get into some of these. Yep, Kimberly, mist is going absolutely nuts. Brad, you're here. Okay, I was worried about you, man. Was worried a little bit about you, but you're here. You're alive. Hope all is well. All right, let's get into some short plays. HOME, this one, awesome. I really like this, and I'm highly tempted to get into it into pre-market because if I miss another play like yesterday, I'm going to be so irritated. You guys have no idea. I got tea time at 11:30, so I'm looking to get in, get out, and go play around. HOME, this one, I like this a lot because of this volume here. If you guys are here for these short plays, it's the same story every single day. This volume that came into it after hours to take this thing up towards what? Very fast move, break of the whole dollar, right near that 20-cent area. Magic number. So we're going to have a lot of longs in here around like the 860 to 915 range. It's going to open up very light volume. These guys expecting the gap up. Why were they all buying this at the close of the day? They were expecting a gap up in after hours pre-market. They're not getting it. This is going to be opening up right below its previous close. PCL sitting right here at 875. Stock's at 860. So there's a couple different ways to play this. Very easy visualization of your risk if you want to play it like this, which is probably what I'm going to be doing. 875 is the previous close. We'll see how it's going to react around that. And then 920-ish, if it pops up towards 920, breaks and holds, it's likely where I'd be cutting it. If it breaks and holds 920 and keeps going. But HOME, I like this one at the start of the day. Likely going to scale into it. This one's overbought on the day yesterday. Coming up here right towards resistance on the chart. This is about 952 right there. HOME. So fast move, faster the move, the weaker the trend. All right, let's continue down the list. All right, LRN. LRN's not a bad one as well. A couple of these are a little thin, and if they're slow as some of those yesterday, probably not trading them. I don't think HOME will be as slow because it did have a ton of volume come into it yesterday. But we'll keep that one to watch. LRN, this one's going to have fast move into the close. LRN, this one's coming up right towards. Look at this chart too. Last few weeks, last couple months. Crazy. This one's right up at resistance. Fast move towards resistance here on the chart. 50-50 on the chart, sitting right under that this morning. So kind of risking that this morning. Going to see what it's going to do around that 50-50 area. Strong close into yesterday. Little light volume. I like it. LRN, going to be watching it for a short. Like the resistance there as well. All right, next is CALX. CLX, here's the chart, and here's the trend on CLX. You notice this trend line from the last few weeks, it's really been respecting it. Once, twice bounced, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, Get a little heavy here. Then it finally got a nice bounce off of it, but it's getting way overextended off of this trend. So on CLX, I'm going to see how this one's going to open on up. We had a nice solid day yesterday as well. A lot of traders coming into the stock. Let's see how it's going to open. If we get that pop and drop or initial, so yesterday what it did was it sold off right out of the gates. And that's a lot of times really, I feel like they set themselves up a little better when they open up and they have a little pop on, because that's when we have all these traders taking profits, and then it kind of goes green to red, and then we have it kind of unwind from there. But sometimes when we have the initial sell-off right out of the start of the day, it'll find its feet and then turn back around. So CLX looking for a little pop to short into there, way off the trend line, overextended. Next, AGQ. Dang it. So it's already selling off a little bit. All right. We'll nix that one for now. All right, BGFV. BGFV, not bad either. This is thin. This is a thinner name, so not my favorite this morning, but it is coming up towards resistance pretty nice on the chart. This one we have been watching for a few days as well. Very fast move, and 475 is going to be kind of that top resistance on it. 475, once, twice, three times, BGFV. So 420 as well was, we were looking at this one yesterday. It actually ended up breaking that 420. We'll see if it's even going to hold. It may just kind of fall back under 420 this morning, because 420 is tough. Once, twice, three times there, four times here. 420 is tough on it. And this is a very fast move the last few weeks. Abnormal amounts of volume equals what? When we have an abnormal amount of volume coming into the stock, it's going to create abnormal range. We're going to have a nice range on the stock. So I will be watching this one out of the gates. That 420 area is going to be kind of tough for it to hold over. It did kind of break it at the close of the day. It's a little thinner. So we'll see how that one's going to open on up. HOME, LRN, and CLX. I like those a little bit better, though. I like those a little better. And these are all found straight off of the Intensity Scanners Bear Scan watch list here. So I want to see how Home is going to open up. I like this chart a lot, though. Like HOME. Kind of my favorite. I'm going to take it easy today. See what happens. How are you doing on MIST, Elijah? What's going on here? Yep, 20s. Break the whole dollar. 20s is that magic number. 723. Tap that. Starting to see a little bit of starting to get a little heavy at the moment. If you are trading MIST on the long side, keep this area right here in mind. 620, 630-ish. We had that as resistance here, and then broke it, and then that served as support. And we also have VWAP. VWAP's at 632. So if this panics down to like 630, won't be a bad little scoop. Would not be a bad scoop. And we got the trend line there too. Here's the trend. Look at that. That's pretty hype. Multiple areas of support. I hate trading. I like the easier plays. But if I was trading this is very, very nice support on it. MIST. Support here, or resistance there, turns into support. VWAP, and we got the trend line. So 630s, watch that area if it opens up and starts panicking out on MIST. Not a bad area. 630. Still holding a small portion. I think add if it gets back to VWAP. Yeah, that's a really nice area, VWAP. And only 1/25th of your position left. Nice. Nice. Good trade. All right, guys, that's the game plan this morning. I'm going to write it out. Home is sitting right at previous close. 920 is going to be kind of that area. Make or break on it. LRN is going to open up right at resistance as well. CLX, very steep trend on it. Love to get a little pop and drop on CLX. Love to get a little pop and drop. Here's the trend, CLX, way overbought off of it. Then BGFV as well. BGFV, this was tough. Look at this chart. We have this upper shadow a few weeks ago, and then another upper shadow there. Finally kind of broke through it. So I want to see how this is going to open up. Really want to see how that's going to open up. If it holds that level, 475 is going to be tough on it. And it's already coming back down towards that support. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. MIST, it's getting heavy. It's getting heavy after it broke that $7 area and it hit that hit the 20s. That's what usually happens. So just keep this support in mind. Like Elijah said, 630s VWAP is going to be support. It's going to be good support. Trendline support, prior resistance support, and VWAP support. This is really our only leading gapper sustaining a move. Most of the time, leading gappers do fail. They do fail by end of day. Just look at MXC. That was our leading gapper kind of yesterday. End of the day, that one did fail. So MIST, Elijah's playing it right. You know, don't expect the whole cake on this one. But last time it tried to get a little feisty, what did we see? Very tall upper shadow. When it hit $7 last time, gave it all back. But I know this daily chart gets traders excited because we have the gap to fill and the 200-day both at 11.95. So it is going to get some longs excited. We'll see what's going to happen here. But traders, that is going to wrap up the stream. I'm going to write these out in the chat box for you guys and then hit me up if you have any questions. CoinFox, American Airlines, terrible earnings and guidance just released. Backside move to 10 in my opinion. Yeah. Man. I think I saw that the other day. American Airlines, like, second quarter was down like $2 billion or something. Absolutely crazy. Still so volatile. Man. All right, Trace. It's about 9:20. That's the game plan this morning. Let's do it. Let's kill it, guys, today. Tina from somewhere. How about PFE? Let's pull that up. Take a look at it real quick. PFE. Yeah, PFE. All right, here's the trend. Yeah, I like PFE, Tina. Just taking a closer look at it right now. Yeah, good eye, Tina. Yeah, this is nice. All right, PFE, tough resistance. It's at right at the moment. Very tough on the daily chart. Across the board, very tough resistance. Once, twice, bunch in here. Also, what I'm noticing is it's getting very bought off the trend line. And what happens when it gets bought off the trend line? It comes back down to it. Yeah, look at this. Crazy. Yep, right here. Bought off the trend all the way back down to it. Yep, and it's coming up to tough resistance. I like it, Tina. I really like it. Thank you for bringing that up. It's got a steep trend line to it. So, yeah, I'm going to be watching that one for a short, too. PFE. Yep, I got shorts there. Sweet. BGFV coin. Are you just trying to aggravate me right now? Is it already failing? Yeah. Well, it's gonna be opening up right below this resistance line. So we're okay at the moment, and we can be risking off of the previous close there, 435. The market gods are hearing me this morning. God, I hate it when I need to mute them. The market gods hear my voice and they start selling these things off. Home's not bad. Yeah, I like that one, Tina. PFE. I like that one quite a bit too, actually. Got some good ones to look at this morning. Thanks for bringing that up. It's 9:22. I think we're ready to rock and roll, traders. I think we are ready to rock and roll. It's going to be another good day. Smack that like button if you haven't already. If you guys want to do a stream tomorrow night, I am willing to do that. I kind of want to go over some charts. Elijah's been sending in some charts. Send in some charts, some of you other traders, if you want to. Kind of want to go over some charts and do a little stream tomorrow night. But that's going to wrap up today. Let's get it. 7 minutes till the market opens on up. That's the game plan. Let's do it. See you guys.